Harare, Zimbabwe in the late 60s. In the early 90s, I migrated to the United Kingdom, where I met my current husband of 22 years. I earned an RN diploma in London before moving to Houston, Texas in 2006, where I furthered my education, earning a bachelor's degree in nursing, then later master's in nursing administration. I have an adult son and a teenage daughter, and last year I was blessed with my first grandbaby. I work full-time as a nurse. I'm also a speaker, author, and I write monthly articles for busymom.com on domestic violence. I am the founder of Victim to Survivor Facebook group, and I'm a certified sexual assault advocate in the state of Texas. I'm also trained to provide services to domestic violence victims and their children. I volunteer at Fortbend Women's Center, where I talk to domestic violence victims in order to give them hope through sharing my story. I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a counselor, neither am I a therapist. I'm just a woman who has a story to tell. Through sharing my experiences with domestic violence, I have been able to inspire, encourage women like me to speak up and sometimes walk away from abuse. What I enjoy most being an author, entrepreneur, is the ability to be as passionate as I can be when it comes to spreading domestic violence awareness. Is the ability to help women like me the way I want it, when I want it. No pressure, no stress. Some people have asked me, how do you motivate yourself to keep talking about domestic violence, to keep sharing your story? And I always tell them 4 things that are important to me. And most of the time when I mention these things, people are surprised. It's not what they expect to be a motivator, but it is to me. And these things are a clean house, clean car, time to exercise, and eating healthily. I find that if these 4 things are in order, I am able to help other people through being creative, being energetic, and just being there for these women. And I have a favorite saying, my own quote, and it is, being a domestic violence victim is like being in a transparent box. You can see others and they can see you, but you can't get out and they can't get in. So being a domestic violence domestic violence victim can be very, very lonely. My second favorite quote is that people's opinions of me does not deserve a front row seat in my life. You know, I used to care so much about what people think of me or what people are going to say if I do this or that. But since I stopped caring, it has been very refreshing. I'm able to do a lot of things that I used to think that it was not okay to do. So I let the audience judge. For example, some people might think that oh, if I record a video, people might not like it. You don't know that. Let the people judge you, the audience. As victims, sometimes victims, we think that if I leave, what are people going to say? People are going to say I'm a failure. People are going to say this or that. Don't worry about people's opinion. Either way, people are going to say something. So my advice to domestic violence victims, survivors, and all women and men watching this is abuser that tells you for the 10th time that they will change. Tell them change for the next woman, because I'm done with you. I'm want out. Walk away from abuse. You don't have to put up with abuse.